Hey Internet, I'm the Cow Says Moo, and you're watching the continuing adventures of Dr. Moo, episode 25. Let's play Minecraft 1.2.5 with a whole bunch of mods installed. I'm just sitting over here playing with my bees, because as I think I mentioned a couple episodes ago, I'm just having a bunch of fun with bees this series for some reason. I'm just doing some crossbreeding. This industrious line, I'm just getting more drones out of it, so I can do more crossbreeding there if I want to. This one I'm trying to turn into an industrious as well. It's currently a hybrid, obviously. This one I think I'm making another depleted queen, or trying to. This one will be another valiant queen. I finally got a majestic queen, or a majestic princess. I had one majestic hybrid, so I mixed those two together, and hopefully I will get a purebred out of it. We'll see. I'm not holding my breath yet, but we'll see. This one is a Meadows Queen that I've mixed with a Noble line, so I'm trying to get another Noble set out of that. This one's cultivated that I'm just working on trying to get some of the other alleles sorted out. Right now it's fast worker, short life. I'm trying to lengthen that life and increase the speed. Yeah, we'll see. I'm just kind of playing around with that one. I've never messed around too much with trying to get the other alleles taken care of. And this one I'm trying to get another Diligent Queen. And as you can see over here, I've started getting a few queens to add to my list. With some success. I got a good common one here, and I've got a cultivated one. I think I may have had that one before. Got a Valiant Princess. Or not queens, I said queens. I meant princesses. And I think I've got one Diligent. Yep. So I had just gone around and scooped up a few more meadows. Hives that I found in some Mistcraft ages mostly. I think I scooped up a few of them in my Minosaur age, and then one of the other ones that I was in working on something last episode probably. I don't remember. And started turning them into other princesses, so I'd have some princesses for these lines as well as drones. I might mess around with trying to mix like forest and maybe tropical, so I can start getting some of these silky stuff, even producing it here in non-tropical biome. We'll see. I've only got 8 hives, so I can only do so much, but I was considering doing that too. But as I said, for the most part, I'm going to keep this off camera. I just wanted to show you what I'm doing here. As you can see, I had quite a bit of success with Thaumcraft, though. I got several more discoveries. I got the Goggles of Revealing, which I'll definitely be making. You probably know what these are, but they're kind of similar to the Thermometer, except you wear them as a head slot, and they also, in addition to doing what the Thermometer does, gives you a little more information in the bottom right corner of the screen, gives you actual numbers, and also reveals some invisible objects that Thaumcraft adds to the world. So I'll definitely be making those probably today. Quicksilver Core, which is just another upgrade. It speeds up the devices. Thaumcraft devices, pretty cool. Stabilized Singularity, that's another upgrade. It increases the efficiency of devices, so that one I'll definitely be using too. An Inert Carpet. I actually got 2 of these Inert Carpet theories. One of them was torturous, and then I got one that was hard, so I got a little lucky there. I've never made this. It'll make a magic carpet, though. Currently it's inert. You must first infuse it with extract of lightest air. Yeah, I'll definitely have to play with that. We'll give that a try in a bit. A Relic Hunter enchantment. It's just an enchantment you put on weapons. And I think what it does is it gives you research components from kills, which is kind of cool. Crucible of Eyes. This is an upgrade to my Crucible. It's more efficient. And it also can emit a redstone signal when it's about full. Like 90% full, I think. Traveling Trunk. This one's a fun one. It's one that I tend to neglect because I've got so many other ways. I've got backpacks and I've got other bags and stuff, but it's a really fun one. I might make it on one of my other ages just to have it roaming around there. I think that could be interesting. Maybe put it in my Minosaur age and it'll follow me around carrying some food with me so I can refill feeders and that sort of thing. I don't know. I'll probably make one, but it's not going to be too focal. I'm not going to leave it, running around all the time. Um, well, I guess I'm done with these bees for the time being. Oh, nope, it looks like some of them just died. So maybe I will cycle these guys again real quick and I'll be back. And I'll probably meet you back over at the Thaumcraft tower for the time being to put some of these away and get this cleaned up, maybe create a couple of these items. And then we'll get started on something. I haven't quite decided what I want to do today. Maybe we'll go work on that mill. We'll see. I'll be back in a bit, though. Alright, folks, I'm back here. I was just going to dump all of these in here for the time being. And then take a look at my Thaumonomicon and see what exactly I have. I also got 2 torturous pickaxes of the core. So I'll just leave those over here for now, I guess, too. Yeah. And let's take a look at my Thaumonomicon and see what there is that I really want to make right now. Arcane Focus, not really. No. That one sounds pretty good, actually. I've got all this lava around, and with my newfound speed and jumping around, I could really see myself accidentally falling into some lava. So maybe I'll make that one. Let's see. It requires a cinder pod. That must be back here, too. I should grab all of that stuff and bring it with me. Iron. And cinder pearl. Do I want to bring all this stuff with me? No, I don't think I do. Let's go outside and plant this so I can get a cinder pod. I think I can probably plant it here. We'll see. Ta-da! Cinder pod. Which probably went in here. Yep. And as I said, I don't really have a clear plan for what I'm going to do today, so if I get just rambly and doing weird things, I apologize in advance. Hopefully I'll get some stuff done, though. We'll see. That goes in here. Maybe we'll make up one of the recipes too, or one of the upgrades. Sweet, Charm of Cleansing. So now fires will be automatically put out, which is nice. Let's see, what else do we have in here? Charm of Cleansing. Regenerate health, I don't think I need that one probably. Keeps me fed. No, I don't really want to be kept fed. The keeping from drowning part's neat, but I might end up doing something else for that. That one's not very useful with what I've got. I could do a Crucible of Eyes. But at the moment, I think I'm going to leave the plain Crucible because... Oh, looks like some of my Vis is moving over here. That's interesting. I do want some taint around to use for my dark infusers. So once I figure out, I think there's a research item that I can use that will help me sort Vis from taint. So once I get that, then I will start figuring out what I want to do with my whole Crucible situation, but I don't think for the time being I want to do that. Crystalline Bell, I should probably make that. That's a diamond and glass. See if I can remember that here. Let me type it down here. There we go. We'll make that one. Now, I might put this downstairs when I'm doing some decorating in this tower, but I'm not ready for that yet. Goggles of Revealing. We'll definitely do this one, so I'm going to need another thermometer. And then some gold and 3 leather. Cool. Hoe. Extract of lightest air. I don't think I know what that is yet. But once I figure out what that is, then we'll definitely try playing around with this carpet. I should get a stabilized singularity for my infuser. And that looks like it is a stone slab, an earthen crystal, and an arcane singularity. Alright, we can do that. I need to get a stone slab for that. I kind of want to do this too. I wonder what the extract of purest magic is. We'll see if we can't look that one up. I should definitely make one of these. Wow, that's quite a few things actually. So I'm looking up what? Extract of purest magic? Sorry, I'm typing things down here of stuff that I want to do. And we'll get to them today here, hopefully. If I can, obviously. This one's enchanted wood. And another singularity. Singularities are easy. Alright, let's see. Forbidden, we've already got that. Don't need that. Can't do that. I don't think I've got any tainted or eldritch yet. So cool, we've got a few recipes to do. Let me go gather up all the components and I'll be right back. Alright, I got a bunch of stuff together here. I think the first thing that I should make, since I'm going to be using that infuser quite a bit, will be the upgrade. That one's speed. Stabilized singularity, that's it. That increases the efficiency. I may as well do that one first to reduce the cost of all of my other things that I'm going to be doing here. So I'm going to need an arcane singularity, an earthen crystal, and a stone slab. So a singularity is just a nitor and an elementum together. And an earthen crystal. So we'll go boom, boom. That'll make a singularity. And a stone slab and an earthen crystal. Excellent. And neat thing about these upgrades is they actually change the appearance of the blocks that you're upgrading. So when I put this thing in, and then I use it, let's see, I'm going to need another singularity here for something else. We'll go ahead and make that. That's an easy one. Now we've got these green flames and particle effects and stuff, so that's awesome. Anyway, let's see, what else were we going to do here? Let's do the crystalline bell, because that's an easy one. Glass, diamond. Alrighty. Crystalline bell. And as I said, what this one does is it lets you pull crystals out of a block of crystal ore. I don't really have a good place to do it because right now this location is really low on Vis, and to grow crystals you need quite a bit of Vis in the atmosphere. So I'll show you that eventually, but here and now is not really a good place to do this. So for the time being, I'll just put that one in the bag, and trust me, it'll be useful later. Let's see, what else do I want here? Goggles of Revealing, let's do those next. I'm going to need a Vis crystal and a taint crystal. You've already seen me make these detectors once, but I'm going to need another set of them because I need 2 thermometers to make them. And I already whipped up a couple compasses. So here we go. There's the taint detector. And there's the Vs detector. And we'll need a couple more crystals, won't we? Vaporous, aqueous, fiery, and earthen. There we go. This should get me another thermometer. Eater. Yep, thermometer. For some reason that never quite sounds right when I say it. And then we put these two together, I think like this, to get goggles of revealing. Excellent. So we'll put those on. Okay, first we'll just look around and see. Oh, I already removed my thermometer. But you remember there was just those 2 sliders down in the bottom right, and you couldn't see anything else. But now we'll put them on, and all of a sudden down in the bottom left you get actual numbers of the Vs and taint levels in an area, which is cool. Uh-oh. I bet that's getting ready to explode. I don't know what to do about that, though. Well, hopefully it doesn't. We'll see. What else do we want to make here? I wonder if we can make anything forbidden, just to get rid of some of this taint. Nope, I don't really have anything to make. That's a pity. Well, not much we can do about that, I guess. Let's see. What else was I trying to make? Something with the purest magic. And that's what I was looking up here. And that's just a water bottle, a Vs crystal, and a shimmer leaf. So I can do that. Get another Vs crystal here. Water bottle, I just drank one of my random potions that I had. I think it was one of the ones that didn't have any effect, and then filled it up with water, of course. There we go. Oh, looks like I'm out of Vs. How full are you now? Oh yeah, you're 97% full of taint. That's no bueno. I'm gonna have to find a way to clear that taint out of there. I think I'm going to need to make a bellows just to get rid of some of it. So we'll look at this. Bellows. 4 enchanted wood, a leather, a vaporous crystal, and an iron ingot. I can totally do that. I need to run back and get a leather here, of which I don't have a whole heck of a lot, but enough for right now. There we go. Piece of iron. And, what was it, a vaporous crystal? And 4 pieces of wood? Yeah. Cool. There's an arcane bellows. Let's see. If I just put that right here for now, does that start? Oh, bellows is not actually what I wanted, is it? I wanted a filter. What the bellows does is it just increases pressure, so things will go to it. But what I wanted was a filter. Alimentum, yeah, I can still do that. 2 iron, 2 Vs conduits, 4 enchanted wood, and an alimentum. I think I've still got an alimentum left. I do, and I've even got 2 Vs conduits. Sweet. And a couple pieces of iron. Did I get this recipe right? Holy crap, I did. That was weird. I wonder what happened there. Alright, let's see if this works now. Oh, that looks good. 481, 480. Sweet. The taint level is dropping. Awesome. So what I'm doing, as you can see in the bottom right corner, is that arrow is increasing my taint in this area. But I'm only at about 2,000, so I'm not too worried about that yet. Once it gets up to about 2,000, I think I'm going to kill this filter. Yeah. I'd really like to get like Totems of Dawn or something and start raising the Vs level here. But at least I'm dropping the taint out of this tank, which if I hadn't done that, this tank would actually explode. If you've got a tank completely filled with taint, it will explode and splatter taint everywhere, and you'll get a couple tainted blocks, and it's just no fun. I've done it once before accidentally on camera, so you may have seen it. I think it was in the... I think it was in the Exploits of Calgamel, but I don't remember for sure. Anyway, you could go check it out. So I'm just going to sit here for a second and let this drain down, let my taint level rise to about 2,000 or so, and then I'll be back. Alright, I'm back here. I cut it off just a little bit short. I'm at 1996, but I think I'm going to do something that I had considered doing out here, and I don't know if it's going to work here in this wasteland biome or not, but I figured it's worth a shot. What I want to do is, I said before, I'm going to make this area out here a place where I can do alchemy, make potions and stuff, which I've actually never done. But on the sides of that, I wanted to plant some silverwood trees. I wanted to set up a nice little green area where I could have just a couple silverwood trees on each side. Not very big, just little ones, topiary type, to help reduce the taint levels, or actually just increase the Vs levels in these chunks around here. Looks like that will probably be partially in this chunk and partially in another one, which is totally fine. But that's what I wanted to try to do. Like I said, I don't know if I can keep dirt as dirt in this wasteland. I don't know how aggressive it will be in turning it into cracked earth, but I figure it's worth... Sorry, I cut the camera there for a second accidentally instead of turning off my chunk blocks. I was saying, but I think it's going to be worth a shot. So let's go ahead and remove this fence real quick. And I will start putting down some of these basalt bricks here and figure out what I want this area to look like. Because if I can get the Vs levels up here to where it's safer for me to have a slightly higher taint, I think that would be good. And also, if I raise the Vs levels, I could possibly plant some of these crystal blocks in here. And I think they would look awesome inside of this tower. But my Vs levels are just too low to make it of any real use at the moment. So I'm going to be working on this platform out here, this balcony out here, for just a little bit. And I'll probably do it off camera because it'll be boring, and I'll do a lot of trial and error fiddling and stuff like that, trying to make it look pretty. But I'll be back in a bit. Alright, so here's what I've got. I've just outlined this balcony here with some grass. It looks pretty good. And so far it hasn't turned into the broken earth or cracked earth or whatever it's called down there. I'm not entirely sold on this palm planks. I might turn it into just like regular wood of some sort. But that'll be kind of my work surface, and I'll put some potion things. I can't even think of what they're called. What are they called? I have no idea what they're called. Anyway, the things you make potions in, I'll figure that out eventually. I'll put a couple of them up here, and maybe a couple other knick-knacky looking things that seem appropriate. We'll see. And then I've got these silverwood trees that I'm just getting ready to put the leaves on, the rest of them. And they'll just be simple ones like this. Like I said, kind of topiary style. Nothing too fancy. So let's see. Let's jump up here. There we go. I just did it too high and then went like this. Oops. No, wait. I didn't. Went like this. Oh, I can't walk behind that. I might have to change that. No, that's probably alright. There we go. And then I just did circled all the way around it twice. Which still gives me room to walk underneath the trees, which was kind of important. I wanted to be able to walk around the grass here. There we go, just like that. So now I can walk out on this and walk under the trees and enjoy my view, and still have this area being boosted. As you can see in the bottom left, currently this chunk has a 20% chance of the Vs level increasing every however often it decides it checks that, which is pretty awesome. And I've still got 2 more trees to do, so my Vs level should be rising pretty quick. And once it gets to a certain point, it bleeds over into adjoining chunks as well, so these chunks should start filling up eventually too. So that's awesome. So anyway, I'll just finish making up these other 2 silverwood trees, and then we'll get back to creating some stuff here. I'll be back in a bit. Alright, I got all these set up. Looks like they're boosting percentages pretty nicely. I got 2 different chunks here, both of them in the 20s. And then you come over here, and of course it drops back down to 0. But I'm hoping that once these get up to a point where they're high enough, they'll start bleeding over into this one as well. I didn't really plan my chunks well, obviously, but not a big deal. One other thing I think I want to make real quick is a Vs condenser. Did I look it up here? Vs condenser, there it is. And what this does is it drains Vs out of crystals, and it makes 100% pure Vs. So I think I'm going to make one of those. Oops. And set it up maybe back here somewhere. Or, yeah, probably just back here somewhere. Actually, I just got an idea. Let's go pull the bellows out of this. No, I put it in my alchemy bag. There it is. Put you back in there. Bellows? Yeah. Let's see if I can separate some of this taint by putting a bellows on this one. If I put a bellows here, are you going to start pumping it out of there? See, because now you've got 20 TCB. You only have 10. Nope, it doesn't look like that's going to work. That was worth a shot. I've got you hooked up, right? Oh, not connected to each other, though. Alright, so I think I'm going to make some more conduits, and I think I can do this, and that'll split up some of this taint, so I don't risk this set of tanks exploding. So I'm going to make some more conduits. I'll go ahead and do that off camera. You've seen me make a few of them. Actually, they're real easy. We'll just go ahead and do them now. Run back and get some glass panes here real quick. Doesn't look like I have any. I might have some in the chest that I left over here, but I'll bring 6 glass with me just in case. Yeah, I've got a few. It's okay. I'll make some up real quick. Oh, I do need some redstone for conduits too, don't I? Yeah. Oh, and that's just regular wood? I thought that was enchanted wood for some reason. Okay, cool. Even better. We'll just do like 4. There we go. Get these whipped up. Aha, I caught it before I set everything up. There we go, more conduits. And what I think is going to happen is I'm just going to drag taint from this one, which is only at 10, to this one, which will be 20, if I hook these up directly right here. Ta-da! And it's working. So I'm just going to drag out like half of it. That'll do. And then break these again, because I don't actually want them there. And refill this. Sweet. So now I split up my taint so that neither of these sets of tanks are in dire straits, because I only have 268 over there. Perfect. So I'll clean up all this area here, and then we'll create a condenser and put it back here and start pumping pure Vis into these tank systems, and then I'll probably dump a few more things into my crucible here, and we'll make some more Vis and taint as well. So I'll be back in just a bit once I clean this area up. Alright, so let's get this condenser made real quick. I've got a couple iron ingots already, and some conduits now. I need 3 pieces of wood and 1 Vis crystal. Cool, let's get this going. 3 pieces of wood, 2 ingots, a crystal. What's in the middle there? Oh, the conduit, right. Cool, 1 Vis condenser. And what do we have a bunch of here? I've got 53 aqueous. We'll take one of those. Let's put it... Trying to decide where would be the best location for it. Do I just want it right here? Well, for the time being, that'll do, I guess. We'll put it right there. I think... Yeah, that looks good. Let's plug that guy into it, and as you can see, it's got a neat little particle effect. And this thing will drop down slowly over time, and it'll start adding pure Vis into our tank system. Slowly. It doesn't do it very quickly, and it is also based on the phase of the moon, which right now looks like it's pretty much either a new moon or just a waning moon here. So when it's a full moon, it's a lot more efficient. Yeah, I'm still not getting any yet, but that's alright. We'll just let this we'll just let this guy do its thing and start adding some Vis slowly over time into our system. Very cool. Looks like we must have got 1 point because our infuser started working again. Anyway, now that that's not in imminent threat of blowing up, let's grab a couple of these and throw them into the crucible and make some more Vis and let that thing continue working. There we go. There we are. See how we're doing here. 324 taint. Let's get that bellows out and move some of that over to the other one real quick. May as well. Just doing a little taint maintenance, which sounds kind of dirty, but that's okay. 324. Oh, and you're not moving because I don't like how far away it is. That's okay. We'll put these 2 conduits back down here, I guess, for the time being. Alright, we gotta break that though before it fills up all the way. That's at 311. And you're down to 174, so that's good. We'll just leave it like that for the time being. And how far along are you? Most of the way. Let's get a couple more you. And if you'll recall, I'm using these because I've got all of my discoveries in my Thaumonomicon. I don't need to keep all of my theories. I can just burn them up for 50 taint and vis each. Pretty good deal. Keep an eye on the levels here. Looking pretty good, looking pretty good. Awesome. And you're done. Extract of Purest Magic. Sweet. I don't remember what I was going to make with it. After all that. Let's see. What was I going to make with it? Oh, the Thaumic Enchanter. That's what I was doing. Cool. Sure, let's go ahead and get that done. I've got an enchantment table and a vis conduit, so we'll break this enchantment table and replace it with this. And if I decide to do otherwise, I've got a couple more enchantment tables in here, so not a big deal. Extract of Purest Magic, enchantment table, and a conduit. Oh, that was quick. We have a Thaumic Enchanter now, which I will need to hook up to my vis system. But I can do that right here. I left myself a little bit of room. I don't know if I can connect it to the bottom or not. But we'll see. Cool. What else did I have in my Thaumonomicon that I was wanting to make? I had another thing with a singularity, I think. Wander Reversal, that's what it was. Let's get a piece of enchanted wood. There we go. Not quite enough. There we go, Wand of Reversal. And the way this works, as I said, is you can remove runes and what are they called? Essences? Yeah, you can remove runic essences out of symbols with it. And you can also remove enchantments or upgrades. So if I were to click this right now, it would give me that upgrade that I put in there back. But I want to leave that upgrade in it, because that's a good place for that upgrade. But that's what the Wand of Reversal does. Pretty cool. Let's see. Do I want to maybe make a couple upgrades for this thing? Because I think it can take one or two. Yeah, it can. I could increase the efficiency a bit, or the speed. Maybe I'll increase the speed one, which is a Quicksilver, I believe. So we can make that one real quick too. I think I've got Quicksilver. Yeah, I got it. Quicksilver, Vaporous Crystal, and a Stone Slab. Let's get one of those made. Vaporous Crystal. Quicksilver. And a Stone Slab. There we go. Awesome. We'll take this and add it here. Ooh, neat. Added a little pump thing to that thing. That's pretty awesome. And you're about halfway done. Very cool. It doesn't seem to be hurting anything right now that I've got this shortcut here underneath my tank, so I think I'm just going to leave it. I'll remember it's there, and once I actually start separating vis from taint, I will maybe patch it back up if I have to figure out how to do it. But for the time being, I like being able to manage the taint levels in these things by just adding my bellows to one side or the other. So I think I'm going to leave it the way it is at the moment. Let's throw those up in there and those up in there. And let's put my Wand of Reversal back in my bag to heal up. awesome thing about a Talisman of Repair is it will heal these things, which is pretty darn cool. Oh yeah, and let's also not forget to turn our furnace off. I forgot that before and was down to like 10 charcoal in here, which is why I brought some more with me. Is there anything else I want to make right now? I don't think there was. I think that's about it. We'll go through it one more time real quick. Arcane focuses, axe, charms. Nope, that looks pretty good. The only thing else we could do is hook this thing up with some conduits. I don't think that's going to be terribly exciting though. I'm going to be bouncing around here trying to get the conduits to go through. Probably come over here and follow this bridge and then head back in. But I think I'm going to do that off camera because it's not going to be very fun to watch. So I'll be back in a bit, and then I think we will set up the Quasitym with some stuff to do a little research and then go do something besides Thaumcraft for a little while. I'll be back in a bit. Alright, so I got it all hooked up. You can see the Vs cable going through here, a conduit. And it pops up right here, which is a little bit ugly, but there's not really a good way around that. And then when you put, say, something in here, you get your options. I don't think I'm quite ready to do the enchanting yet, because as you can see, it takes quite a lot of Vs to enchant, 900 for a level 30 enchantment. But I've got it all hooked up and ready, and once I start generating some more Vs in here, I will definitely start working on that. I also popped a couple more aqueous crystals in here, so I'm generating a little bit of V. And this is pure Vs, as you can see. It's going in 21 or 2021, etc. And my chunks should be going up. Oh yeah. Well, this part here is going up a little slower. It's at 1800. I think it was at 14 or 1500 before. This one's going up pretty nicely. It's up to 2100 already. So things are looking pretty good here. I think the next thing I want to do is start working on that mill that I've already got the building for. Practically, I really should probably start on the the sugarcane into bookshelves, but I've already got the building made for the mill, so I think I'll work on that one first. And I guess I am running low on space for honey. I keep getting more and more honey, and it goes into my alchemical chest, or my alchemical condenser, and it doesn't know what to do with it. So I'm starting to overflow into this. I just used up some of it to refill, but as you can see, I'm pretty much filled up here. And it doesn't have an EMC value, so when it drops into this condenser here, it just sits there, takes up space. So I'm going to go ahead and get those going first, I think. Let's grab a little bit of honey out of here. Where is it? There we go. Yeah, as you can see, I've got plenty of wheat and seeds because they're all going into the condenser. My reeds are still going into here. Yeah, so that's cool. Let me think about this for just a second and figure out what types of things I'm going to need out here at the mill, and I will be back in just another moment. Alright, I can't decide exactly what I want to do here. I've never really done anything quite like this, but I've picked up some pipes and made an ender chest and a couple other bits and baubles here. And we'll just go on through here and probably set up a requester system in here so I can request what else I want, if anything. This looks like as good a spot as any, I suppose. Yeah, let's set it up right here. And basic logistics. Put this on. That'll work. Now I should be able to request what I want. And what I think I want to do, as I said before, is, instead of piping everything out here into this ender chest, I want to send everything in here, and I'll probably just do it through this window. So let's get this stone transport pipe out and just get this set up and start going anyway. I think I'm going to end up moving this teleport pipe. Going like that. Yeah, let's move this teleport pipe over one. This one's to wheat farm. True. And we'll just go like that. That's fair enough. We might need, let's see. Yeah, I don't know quite how this has to work. It's gonna have to go like this. Oh, I'm gonna need more stone pipes, aren't I? Well, let's get those requested. Stone pipes. Yeah, 24 should be a good start. There we go. Got someone walking around out there. I think I can hear him. Oh yeah, creeper out there. Creeper be creeping. That's what they do. Maybe something like this. And then I'll hook up a logistics pipe. Now let's put the logistics pipe there. This here. Yeah, I see a creeper. There you go. No more creeper be creeping. And put a chest here. Get my wrench out. And tell this to request wheat and seeds instead of the one that I've got over here. Come on, stupid doors. Because that's what I've got that one doing, I think. So now wheat and seeds should instead go this way. I think that'll work. Yeah, that should work, I think. Then I've got a chest here that's got wheat and seeds in it. Don't know what I want to do with the seeds, so maybe I will set that up slightly different eventually. Just bring wheat in here. Well, give me a second and let me think about this for a minute. Like I said, I've never really quite done anything like this, so I'm not entirely sure how I want to set it up. But I'll be back in a second. Hey, this thing that just kicked on, so I decided to turn on the camera here and show you that it does look like it's working. Seeds and... Ooh, I got somebody else creeping around here. Seeds and wheat both look like they are heading off in that direction. And actually at a pretty good clip. I'm kind of surprised at how quickly they're going. That's good. I might not need a gold pipe at this point. But both seeds and wheat are coming down here. Awesome. Anyway, I just wanted to show you that, so at least this part is working here real quick, and I'm going to go back to thinking about what exactly I'm trying to do here. I'm going to try to turn these into bread. Well, let's request an automatic crafting table and just get that going here real quick, because that part's pretty easy. Automatic crafting table. Come on. There we go. We'll set up this automatic crafting table here next to this guy and tell him that 3 wheat is a bread. Ta-da! Okay. And then if we pump that bread out, into another automatic crafting table. Actually, we want to pump them out into a chest, I think. And that chest will also have a requester system that's getting honey. And then we'll put another automatic crafting table next to that. So let's see. Something like this. And we'll dig down here. There we go. That'll be a wooden pipe going that direction. So we're going to need a wooden engine and a redstone torch. Redstone torch. Redstone engine. Holy cow, look at all those bad guys over there on the mini-map. That's crazy. Bunch of them spawning. Here, I don't need you at the moment. Don't think I'm going to want to leave this thing on all the time. So a redstone torch won't be my ultimate solution, but that's okay. It'll work for the time being. Yeah. Alright, so let's break this right here. Put that redstone torch in there. As good a place as any for it. And put that wooden transport pipe back here, and my redstone engine back here. So now that should fire up, and it should start making bread. 8. 5, yeah, excellent. So that's making bread for me. Sweet. That's too cool. And let's raise that up. Actually, let's raise that back a couple more. And then this is going to have a teleport pipe, I think. So maybe we'll just break this. And grab this teleport pipe. Put it here. And then this is going to want to be supplied all the time. So we'll need a supplier pipe, which requires 2 lapis. Yeah, okay. So we're going to need to request a couple lapis. Lapis, please. 2 of you. There we go. I think this is what I want. Ugh, we'll see. And then I want you supplied with Say 32 honey drops. Looks like that's working. So let's request another automatic crafting table, another redstone engine, and another torch. And dig this out. Running out of space here, sorry. Let's see. Wooden engine will go here. Crafting table go. Oh no, wait, that's not right. What am I thinking? Gotta go in the next one over. Come on, dirt slabs, get out of here. Seeds, get out of here. There we go. Okay. Torch will go here. Put those two slabs back here. And put the automatic crafting table here next to the chest. We'll teach it what we want, which is honeyed slices. Excellent. Give you all this bread. And then put this here. And this. Oops. I don't really want you green, but that's okay for the time being. There. And for the time being, just another chest is fine. And now we're getting honeyed slices. That's awesome. And it's being continually filled here from my chest back in the sorter room. I might end up hiding this underneath the chest just because it kind of doesn't fit in with the decor here. But that's okay. And then I think I'm going to route these to come back here instead of just going into this chest. And we'll have a storage room here full of a bunch of different chests, and they will just have different types of bread in them. That sounds very awesome. I'm glad to see this worked very quickly and easily. I wonder if I can scoot this window over one and drop this right here. Anyway, that's the gist of what I'm going to do here. I am bringing in wheat from out there and bringing it into here and turning it automatically into yummy, yummy honeyed slices. Very, very cool. For the time being, I think I'm going to break this guy though, because I don't want to use up all of my honeyed slices, or all of my pieces of honey, so this can be just stocked here. Excellent. And since I don't really have anything to do with seeds, I think I'm going to come back over here and kill this freaking spider. There we go. I think that I'm going to put a... Is that going to work? Yeah, I think I'm going to put a logistics pipe back here again. And tell it... that seeds can go here. And remove the seed request from this one here. Oops. Well, that's one way to remove it. Wheat, please. There we go. So now wheat will come in here, but seeds will go to that ender chest out there. and just get pumped straight back into my system. It's looking pretty good. I'm kind of happy with that. It was a heck of a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. I was thinking too hard about it, I think. I'm probably going to rearrange this just a little bit, but I'll do it off camera. But that is the gist of what I'm going to be doing in here. So I'll be back in a bit. Alrighty, so I think I've got this mill pretty much done here. So you go in and you've got kind of the retail facing area. Couple chests, don't have a whole lot in them yet, but I'll stock them as we go. Looks like wheat's coming in, that's awesome. My farm's working just fine. And of course you've got your counter here with a little shelf showing some of the wares, and I moved this ladder over here so now it's accessible only by the employees, or at least by people who are behind the counter. I think eventually I'm going to put some beer barrels up here from Industrial Craft, but I need to start doing some Industrial Craft farming to get hops before I can do that. But I think this will be a good place to put that sort of thing. And it makes sense since this is a wheat, sort of facility that I'm making beer here as well. Added this nice little wall. Employees only sign. And then back here is where it's actually going to be producing the bread and the honeyed slices, and it'll feed them over here into these 4 chests. But I need one more type of pipe that I don't think I have ever made. So let's go ahead and get that pipe going. I'm going to have to head back to the... no, actually I can request things right there. Perfect. So let's see. It would be a distribution pipe. So that's 2 iron, 1 redstone, and a glass. Easy peasy. 1 glass. 2 iron, 1 redstone. I can never ever find redstone for some reason. 2 iron. Alright, what the heck here? Gunpowder, redstone, there we go. Man, I don't know why I can never find that. So it's similar to an iron pipe, except, here, we'll just put it over here. Right there, and right there. And let's jump up on top of this and get out my wrench. And what I want to do is, let's see, yellow, cyan, and what's that bottom color? Orangish, maybe? Alright. So we'll click it with the... I thought I could use a wrench. Let's see. Ah, there we go. None to gray, none to blue, none to green. We want 2 to go down to red, and then what this does is it will distribute anything that comes through it according to how you've got it laid out right here. So right now I've got 2 going down to orange, 1 going to cyan, and 1 going to yellow. So for every item that comes through here, or every 4 items that come through here, 2 of them will go down to orange, 1 of them will go to cyan, and 1 of them will go to yellow. So basically I'm just splitting them up between these chests. And the reason I'm sending 2 down here is so I can go like this and say 1 to yellow and 1 to cyan. So now it should distribute honeyed slices evenly between all 4 chests. Make sense? Cool. So if we turn it on, I rigged up a switch here. This should start creating bread, and it'll dump it into here with the honey. And then it'll come through here and make honeyed slices. This does have requester pipes down there below it. You can't really see it very well. I've kind of hidden it. But it looks like we're getting honeyed slices out. And then we'll see what happens when they come over here to these distribution pipes. It'll take a second because this is all stone, but thought about adding a gold pipe here, but I didn't want the redstone torch scene. It was difficult to put a redstone torch around here somewhere, so this is good enough. I don't mind that it's slow most of the time. It's just for right now when it's on camera, it's kind of annoying. But we're getting close here now. Alrighty. See where it goes first. Oh, there we go. We got one set there, one set there. So the next two should come down here, and they should go between these two. And then we'll get another set here. There we go. And then we've got another set here, and we should get another set here, and then we'll get a couple more down here. So that's perfect. It looks like it's distributing them exactly how I want them to, evenly between the 4 chests. And I could have obviously done that completely differently. I was just being a little silly and wanted to use the distribution pipes that I've never used before. So it looks like we're doing pretty well. How much more wheat do we have? That looks like all of it. So we can turn this one off. This one I've just got a redstone torch under, so it's working all the time. But, you know, I don't have much bread over here in this chest. I've run out. And yeah, that looks good. Looks like we're doing exactly what I expect to. So we got 16, 16. This will have 16, and that'll have 12, which is awesome. Perfect. This is a pretty neat little mill here, I think. And I think that will probably do it this episode. We did a little bit of Thaumcraft stuff, made a few items, did a little bit more research. And then we came over here and set up this mill. I think the next thing I'm going to do is the sugarcane farm over there, but that'll have to wait until next episode. Hopefully you'll join me next episode. In the meantime, have fun and keep mooing.